This is Michael Majette, and I'm at Tone Central Station. And I'm glad to be here today because I have something great to share with y'all. This is Epiphone EA260. This was magic for me. Let me tell you the backstory about what I know about this instrument. Way back 30-something years ago, in another land, I found this instrument in a pawn shop. Not this exact one, but one exactly like it. And I paid, well, I ain't gonna talk about how little I paid, but it was next to nothing for that thing. And it just kind of spoke to me. It had a magic to it. And it's hollow body. I didn't know it at the time, but it was also short scale. It's 30.5 inches. And it's just got all this mojo in it. And at the time, I was really beginning to try to seriously play jazz. Beginning to do that, because I'm still trying to do that. And I would go on these jams, and I didn't own an upright bass. I didn't have, and so the closest I could do to try to get that sound that I love so much was try to find something like this. And it just kind of spoke to me. And so I would bring this to jams, and I'd get looks sometimes. But then when I start playing it, okay, we'll let the kid stay. Kid stays in the picture for a minute. And so that's kind of my backstory, my history with it. And then years later, when I got poor again, I had to sell it. But that was a whole other story. So now I walk into Tone Central Station, and what is on the wall but my bass in better shape than the one I actually owned. This thing is incredible. I don't know how much you can see, but the finish is all there. A couple little minor dings, but nothing really to speak of. It's got these little intonation bridges here. It's got the 2 humbucker pickups, the switch in the middle, the whole complicated Gibson volume treble thing that's happening. And it's only about 6.5, not even quite 6.5 pounds. The thing is super lightweight, which was great on those long jams where you're trying to play giant steps for 2 hours or whatever it was we were doing. What I also loved about it was this thing was also way more versatile. I bought it thinking, oh, I'll be able to go to some jazzy or kind of soft or mellow stuff, but I could get really rockets with it. So it kind of spoke in that way, you know, in a kind of old school version of a raucous. And you put some fuzz or distortion on that thing, which I may or may not have done, and you had something. So anyway, that's a little bit of what I know about this product. I'm going to give you a couple tone examples, but the one thing that I will tell you is I hesitated. I got to just real talk, disclosure. I hesitated to review this thing because I want it. I want to buy it. I don't want you to buy it. Somebody better come get this thing before I do and mess up my happy home. Here we go. Ready? Okay, so here's my final thoughts. Here's my digging, my last rundown. This is a great, lightweight, play all night and not even realize you had it around your neck bass that sounds good, has a great tone, cuts the way you need it to, but still has a beautiful body to the sound. And this particular one is in beautiful, beautiful shape for a 50-something-year-old bass, almost 60 years old. It's really been taken care of, better than the one that I owned, which wasn't too bad. So I highly recommend if you want that versatile vibe, you want to be able to do that short scale kind of sound and feel, but still have a little bit more versatility, this might be your instrument. And if you don't do it soon, I'm gonna take it. So what you need to do, come into TCS, play this thing for yourself. And for those of you watching, Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.